Good morning, beautiful souls. So, this is Holly. I'm a former personal trainer and certified health coach. And if you haven't seen my other videos, feel free to go back and start from the introduction. But basically, what I'm doing is creating a series of videos on different subjects for us to find balance in all areas of our life. I'm personally on my own journey. I've been on this journey for about 5 years, but I'm getting deeper in every area of my life and trying to find ways to grow and further heal and improve myself and just live my best life. And I think a lot of you have gotten to that point as well. I know that COVID has brought up a lot for us, and I also see a lot of posts and hear a lot of things about people who are sitting at home emotional eating during such a stressful time, and I get it. We don't know what else to do with ourselves. It's hard to move your body when you're in a state of panic or you're feeling frozen from all the stress and fear of the unknown. But just getting up and moving even 30 minutes a day is really going to be beneficial to you. Even if you can just go out for a walk with your family, or if you have a dog, take your dog for a walk. Anything really that you can do to move your body is going to help move that energy around, get you feeling better, get your mood up, and have you feeling more like yourself. So I just wanted to give you that little tidbit on that. And yesterday, we basically talked about emotional eating, and I had opened up and talked about how emotional eating has always been something that I've struggled with. It's something that I was really embarrassed of, and I hid it for many years because people are very judgmental, and they're basically, well, like, just don't eat, or don't eat that much, or whatever. But when you're an emotional eater, which is pretty much most people, you really can't help it. You mindlessly eat. You're basically trying to numb out the pain like someone would with drugs or alcohol or any type of coping mechanism. For me, emotional eating was stemmed from childhood traumas and then things that I went throughout my life. And that is the work I've been doing for the last 5 years. And I haven't really told a lot of people this, but I wanted to show you something, and I wanted to show you how serious I am about this and how serious I've been about this and what the effects of emotional eating do to all of us. So I have one picture from when I was at my biggest weight, and I was devastated at this weight. I felt horrible about myself. And before I show you this picture, I want you to think about something. This is something we're all guilty of doing: body shaming ourselves, making fun of ourselves before someone else can make fun of us. But I want to explain something to you. This beautiful woman, this is when I was 260 pounds. I was 22 years old. I had my son at 21. This beautiful woman right here has so much strength. And I look at this picture and I'm just grateful for her strength and her will. I'm going to put it up there again for you. Sorry about all the sunshine. Her strength and her will to go out there and learn how to work out. I had no clue. I didn't even know how to use a machine. I started off on a recumbent bike at level 0, which means the bike wasn't even actually turned on. And I just pedaled. I pushed as hard as I could. I was fatigued after 6 minutes, and I barely made it to 6 minutes. So just to give you an example, like, we all have to start somewhere. And yes, this was many years ago. I'm 44 now, but I have lost over 100 pounds and kept it off. And I think it hit me like 2 years ago. I didn't even realize that I actually had lost that weight. I never took the time to celebrate myself. Instead, I was focused on worrying about people finding out that I was this big at one point. Especially men. Men can be really cruel. And I've actually had a guy throw it in my face like, oh, well, you were big, so you can get big again. And I'm like, yeah, that's not an option. And I'm not worried about size. I eat healthy and I work out for my health. I don't do it for a guy. I don't do it for my family. I don't do it for anybody but me. I've worked in healthcare over 18 years, and I've seen the effects of people not taking care of themselves. I see the effects in my own mother, who's very ill and has given herself multiple health conditions that were reversible at one point, but she's just never been willing to do the work. and that's her choice. For me, this person here, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman, walked up a hill in a parking garage, and I got out of breath, and I had to do the whole bend over and hold my knees because I couldn't get my breath. And I was just like, what? Like, no, I'm 22 years old. Like, I'm too young to be living unhealthy like this. And I made a promise to myself that day, I'm gonna learn how to work out. Not only did I learn how to work out, I made myself go get a job at a gym, which was rough because they are so judgmental if you work at a gym and you're not perfectly fit. So I went to work for a gym in Houston, Texas, had an awesome manager who decided that him and his wife were going to take me under their wing and teach me how to eat what they considered healthy, which was good at the time. And his wife even went as far, because I was struggling financially, to make my lunches for me. Hugo Escobar, if you're out there anywhere, if you were a manager at Bally's Total Fitness, if you ever happen to see this, understand I am so grateful for you and your wife. Beyond grateful. Hugo put me on the machines. He was like, you're not going to walk, you're going to run. You're 22 years old. You got this. Your body can handle it. And he made me run on the treadmill, and I fell in love with it. And I ran for 16 years until my body just couldn't take it anymore. And I still run from time to time, because I really love it. It's very freeing. It reduces your stress. It just feels awesome. It does. It feels awesome hitting the pavement with your hitting the pavement with your feet. As I said, these are not professional. They will be one day. But for now, this is just truly me in the raw. And I'm out doing deliveries right now. I am delivering Shipley's donuts and crappy food to many, many people. But it's essential to them, and if it makes them feel good, then that's their choice. I'm not here to health coach people who aren't asking for my advice. So back to the working out part. It wasn't easy. It was a struggle. Learning to eat healthy took work, and it still takes work. It takes an everyday effort to look at labels and not get in the habit of just eating the same foods every day because it's easier and I don't want to risk eating something that's not good for me or whatever. And I do try new things from time to time, but food is more enjoyable, I find, now when I'm eating something that I know is fueling my body versus something that just tastes good to me. So when I chose to give up sugar years ago, and I'll go into details about that in another video, I'm sure, because there's a lot of people out there that struggle with sugar. I did see the comments about the cravings that y'all are having. Carbs and sugar are the most, they have to be the highest cravings that people have. And honestly, as a health coach, I've learned that these foods, we crave them because there's things in them that make us crave more of them. So when you eat carbs, it makes you crave more carbs. If you eat sugar, sugar's addictive, so it makes you crave more sugar. A lot of things in addition to that is artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, people use those thinking, oh, well, at least I'm not eating sugar. But actually, artificial sweeteners cause you to crave sugar even more than natural sugar. Research it. You don't have to believe me. I'm just being real. That's what I do. So I just want you to know that I'm with you. If today is your day 1, if today is your day 300 or whatever, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm going to be healthy for the rest of my life. I'm not going to be someone who's elderly with a cane or a walker and I can't take care of myself and I have to stay in hospitals and doctor's appointments every day instead of enjoying my retirement when the time comes. I'm going to take care of my body. We only have one body, and it's our responsibility to put in the work. You don't have to do everything that I did, but just start. Take that first step. So that is it for today. But what I want to add at the end of every one of these videos, because I'm kind of learning as I go, is affirmations. Affirmations are huge for me. If you struggle with the confidence to go work out, or fear in general, which is a lot of us, I want you to start working on some affirmations. And you can just start with these 3. I am beautiful. I am unique. I am strong. And just say those things over and over again. Say it every morning. Say it every night. Say it when you feel low or you don't feel good about yourself. And just know that you have people like myself who are out here, and we're in this together. Just like we're in this together with COVID, we're in this together with weight loss. We're in this together with all these different areas in our life that we're working on. Spirituality, our emotional, our physical, our careers, our friendships, our relationships. We don't have to be alone. We have each other. We have social media. We have YouTube. We have FaceTime. You name it. So just so you know, I am here for you. I believe in you. And if you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't to my channel in general, and watch the other videos. Maybe they'll be helpful to you. If they're not, feel free to share them with other people that you think it'll resonate with. Other than that, you have an awesome day. I'm gonna go out here and make this money. Bye.